Harrison Pritchard, and I'm a first-year student at FTCC. Now, jumping right into it, I want to say a couple keywords that will hopefully draw your attention, okay? Religion, prayer. What do those mean to you? Just think about that. Now, let me give you a little history lesson, all right? In 1776, our founding fathers created our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, when they established our country. And they created each Bill of Rights to give us our freedoms as citizens. According to ACLU.org, our First Amendment is the freedom of religion. The very First Amendment, I would think that is the most important, is to establish our freedom to express what religion we believe in. Or if we don't have to believe in a religion at all, but we have that choice. Now, they wanted to get away from England's ways because they were strict. They restricted which religion they had to believe in. They didn't give them that choice. So they didn't want to do that. They wanted to move over here and create that choice for everybody else. Now, is it important to you? It was important to them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the freedom of religion is very important, and it's very important to me, especially for what I believe in. I mean, it was the very first established amendment after all, right? Now, just a little side note, schools are taking away that freedom. Just think about that. Now, I just want to let you know what my very main purpose is today for speaking with you. I want to persuade you that prayer in schools should be fully allowed, should be completely allowed, no matter what. So let me give you a little preview of what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the reasons on why we need it. We're going to be talking about what the amendment actually states, the details on prayer and public school laws, and then lastly, my personal opinion of the topic. All right, so let's jump right into it on the reasons why we need it. So according to Belief.net, 7 reasons why we need prayer back in schools. I gave 3 of the main and most important reasons. The very first one is that it shows solidarity, which means it brings people together in unity. I mean, we're the United States of America, right? We should be united. One nation under God. We need that. And we especially need that for our upcoming generations in schools. Second one, it's a form of expression. What do we teach our children from youth? That we need to teach them to express themselves, to become who they want to be. And really being able to pray in school can teach that for them. And the last one, it builds morality, not only in school, but outside of the school. Because prayer can lead and lay a foundation for what values and virtues they need in life. And that's very important for them. I strongly feel prayer should be allowed, and I hope you all do as well.
Yes.
Now, the second thing that I want to talk about is what the amendment states. So, back to ACLU.com, your right to religious freedom. It says that the amendment applies to young people as well as adults. They shouldn't be excluded. They shouldn't at all. Because we have the right to practice or not at all. We have that freedom. They shouldn't take away that freedom from us. And it was originally created to prevent religious conflicts for the government, because apparently the government doesn't promote any specific religion, but they gave us that freedom and they have that freedom as well. Now, to jump into my main point, prayer over a public group or event is unconstitutional though, even though we have that freedom of religion. Public school prayer laws. All right, that's my next topic. According to findlaws.com, details on state prayer and public school laws. Just to let you know that this topic has remained controversial for over 50 years after the U.S. Supreme Court, in the case Engel versus Vitale in 1962, ruled out that the ruled out that the school-sponsored prayer violated the First Amendment, ruled out 8-1. They completely said that it violated it. Now, only some schools now allow 1 minute period of silence to pray, meditate, or just engage in silence activity. Now, mainly, only academic uses of religion can be used, let's say in history or English. That's not right. That's not right at all. Now, with that being said, I want to tell you my opinion on it. And I'm mainly going to be using the pentagraph.com, prayer in school should be permitted, because I completely agree with what this person said in the article. Any teacher should be able to pray over her class. She's not restricting to one religion, she's just morally praying over them, just as a good person. That's teaching a good standard for them. The second thing is, prayer should occur before graduation. I personally believe that. I mean, just like a coach prays before his team goes out into the field or onto the court. It's like the principal praying over his students before he sends them off into the world. It should be the exact same way. But this contradicts the First Amendment completely. Them completely taking away that freedom contradicts that completely. Our country was established on religion. It was the very First Amendment. So it should be kept in our country, in and out of the classroom. So, that brings us to a close. In conclusion, we talked about the reasons on why we need it, what the amendment stands for, the prayer laws that we have for schools, and my personal opinion. It's important to me because of my religious background. I was grown up in this church from the day I can remember, and I was taught that you should be able to express what you believe in, no matter what. I want my children to feel free to pray in and out of the classroom, but especially at school and at public events. I want them to have that freedom. I don't want them to feel restricted. Hopefully in the future this will change, because I personally want it to. Thank you.